Hello guys, and today I'm going to show you my review of the OnePlus 10T 9 months after its release. So without any further ado, let's get started. The OnePlus 10T was shunned when it first released due to its high price tag and generic build, looks and other specs. Also making it not as well received is the fact that it was one of the phones that started going from the OnePlus tradition by removing the alert slider and going in the route of its parent company Oppo. Currently, the state of the OnePlus 10T is quite different, with a huge reduction in price to $500 when it initially came in at a much higher $649. This, along with multiple updates to the phone, has made it a must buy at this price, and my recommendation goes strong with this one. In this review, I'll be going over the main aspects of the phone, including build quality and design, input, display, performance and software, cameras and the battery life of the phone. First up, the build quality and design of the OnePlus 10T has been great. You get two colors, a jade green and a moonstone black color. Both the colors look and feel unique, with the moonstone having this rough and soft texture that feels great and gives a good shine to the phone. The phone is made of plastic completely, but it still feels premium. It is massive in size though, with a good weight, and with a 6.7-inch screen, you're getting a big phone here. The small bezels and high screen to body ratio make it slightly more wieldable, and in terms of build, you shouldn't face any issue. The input on the phone is the common USB-C for charging without a headphone jack and an in-display fingerprint sensor that's actually quite good. The fingerprint reader doesn't miss much at all and is also quite quick unless you have greasy hands or you're not tapping on it fully. There are also dual speakers, one on the call speaker and a main bottom firing one as well. They are decently loud for smartphone speakers, but you don't get much bass or clarity in the higher volumes. There is also NFC here and the haptics are quite decent as well. Overall, the input on the phone is quite nice and works well. The display on the OnePlus 10T was praised even at release, and it is still the same. It is one of the best panels on any smartphone I've used, with a really immersive viewing experience. The display is a 6.7-inch Full HD 120Hz Fluid AMOLED HDR10 panel, and it might be one of the best aspects of this phone. The display is bright, vibrant and really smooth thanks to the 120Hz. It's great for viewing, excellent for gaming, and just plain solid for regular use as well. Honestly, there isn't anything that I can complain here, and I'll give it a 10 out of 10. The performance on the OnePlus 10T is still solid and is much better than the competition at this price. This is due to it having a flagship CPU, the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. Regular performance, multitasking, and browsing the phone is as smooth as flagships since it has the same chip as them, and the software seems a lot more optimized than before. After the OxygenOS 13.1 update, OnePlus has ironed out a lot of the bugs that made it a clunky experience and improved the performance a lot as well. Also, OnePlus has been having a good track record of consistent and quick updates on this phone. Gaming performance is a breeze too, with high-end games like Genshin Impact, Apex Legends and PUBG working with a smooth experience and at high settings. Surprisingly, OnePlus has worked on the thermals on this too, and a lot of it is credited to the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, which is a much more efficient chip than the 8 Gen 1. The OnePlus 10T's camera performance is good, but it can be a hit or miss when in inexperienced hands. The phone features a triple camera setup with a 50-megapixel main sensor with OIS, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, and a pretty much useless 2-megapixel macro camera. The wide and ultra-wide both provide good shots in daylight and are consistent in color performance as well. The macro, as I mentioned, is pretty much useless with a ridiculously low webcam level resolution, and it takes dark images that are for the most part unusable. The hit or miss part comes with the dynamic range on the camera, particularly indoors, as it faces trouble focusing on the subject and ruins the dynamic range many times unless you manually adjust the focus and brightness of the photo. Overall, it takes good quality images that I would still consider a positive. The OnePlus 10T has incredible battery life and charging. The phone features a 4800 mAh battery that easily lasts for a day and can go up to 2 days with lighter use. I've had no problems getting 4 to 5 hours of screen on time on a 2-day use period, which is excellent. The charging might be the best on any phone right now. You get a 160-watt charger in the box, and when was the last time you saw that? This is absolutely ridiculous, as the phone charges at a whopping 150 watt and goes from 0 to 100% in under 15 minutes. Therefore, even if you don't have time, you can just charge it when you are getting ready and you'll have enough juice for the day. So the final verdict for the OnePlus 10T is that it surely has risen from the dead to become one of the best smartphones for $500 and is definitely a contender in the segment. If you are in the market for a mid-range smartphone and want to go the Android route, this might just be the option for you. So that's it for the video guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and hope you've enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.